Hi friends, today we are going to see the past year NEET questions for the chapter Human Reproduction, and today in this video we will cover part 3. Now let's begin with the first question, which was asked in the year 2011. What happens during fertilization in humans after many sperms reach close to the ovum? Very easy question. So what do you think will be the answer here? See, during fertilization in humans, many sperms reach close to the ovum. Okay, but only one succeeds in reaching the egg. Imagine if the sperms that are ejaculated all are going to go fertilize with one egg. It's not possible. So the zone of pellucida will filter and allow only one sperm to gain entry into the fallopian tube and reach the egg. Therefore, secretions of the acrosome helps one sperm enter the cytoplasm of the ovum through the zone of pellucida. During fertilization, not all sperm will be able to reach the egg. Okay, the secretions of the acrosome helps one sperm to enter the cytoplasm of the ovum through the zone of pellucida. Therefore, the right answer is option A. Next question here. About which day in a normal human menstrual cycle does rapid secretion of LH normally occurs? So, luteinizing hormone will be at the peak during ovulation. Okay, so ovulation is on the day 14th. Okay, at the 14th day of normal human menstrual cycle, you see rapid secretion of LH. Fine. Next question. The second maturation division of the mammalian ovum occurs in dash. So here I have a clear explanation to give. In oogenesis, the second maturation division occurs until after the ovum has been penetrated by the sperm. Oogenesis involves the formation of the haploid female gametes ova from diploid egg mother cell, oogonia of ovary of the female organism. Therefore, it is until after the ovum has been penetrated by the sperm will be the answer. The right answer is option B. Next question here. Which one of the following statement about the human sperm is correct? We have to analyze the statements here. Acrosome has a conical pointed structure used for piercing and penetrate the egg. Okay. See, acrosome is a pointed structure. That is right. And where is it present? At the tip of the nucleus. What does it do? It breaks down just before fertilization, releasing hydrolytic enzymes that assist penetration between the follicle cells that surround the ovum, thus facilitating the fertilization. Therefore, the right answer is option B. Acrosome, if you say option A, pointed structure is correct. Otherwise, the rest of the part is actually wrong. The right answer is option B. Next question here. Which one of the following is the correct matching of the events occurring during the menstrual cycle? Even here we have to analyze the statements. But before that, what is that corpus luteum, or why is it important in the menstrual cycle? The corpus luteum is essential for establishing and maintaining the pregnancy in females. In the ovary, the corpus luteum secretes estrogen and progesterone, which are the two female sex hormones, while the male sex hormones are androgens and testosterone. This helps in the steroid hormones responsible for the thickening of the endometrium. And after that, what happens? After it thickens, it develops, it maintains respectively. Now, the proliferative phase is wrong. Menstruation, ovulation, the rest are wrong. The only thing that is right is the development of the corpus luteum, which tells about the secretory phase and the increased secretion of the progesterone. Next question here. The correct sequence of spermatogenetic stages leading to the formation of the sperms in the mature human testis is dash. So this is a repeated question. If you had gone through part 2, now you'll be able to answer this. The correct order is spermatogonia, spermatocyte, spermatid and sperms. Okay, the right answer is option A. The formation of the sperms in mature human testis completed in 3 important phases in gametogenesis. One is multiplication, growth and maturation phase. During this phase, primarily germ cells change into spermatogonia, then spermatocyte during the growth phase, which change into spermatotids and spermatids and later into sperms. Okay, therefore the answer is A. Next question here. Which one of the following is the most likely root cause why menstruation is not taking place in a regularly cycling women's cycle? Women female. In a human female. Okay. So, they have clearly given you a hint that the woman is actually regular. She has a regular cycle. But what is the meaning if she is not menstruating? She's having a regular cycle, but suddenly she doesn't have menstruation. What does it mean? It means that the ovum is fertilized. The egg has been fertilized. Very simple, right? So I'm going to show you a diagram which shows the menstrual cycle. It's a 28-day cycle, as I already said. So day 1 to 5, if it is a regular cycle, a woman will have bleeding only for maximum 5 days. More than that, she will not bleed. So this is a cycle which happens regularly, I'm talking about. If the woman has irregular cycles, she might bleed more than 5 days. It depends. But I'm talking about the normal standard cycle. So first 5 days, you'll have bleeding. So again, after that, the process will begin, right? The process is the uterine wall will thicken again, and after from 11 to 18, the 14th day, you'll have more production of hormones. All that will be there. Ovulation occurs. After ovulation occurs, the uterine wall will again begin to thicken, and it will continue to thicken, and it will wait for fertilization to happen. Once this fertilization is nil, obviously it goes for rupture along with the endometrium wall, and that's what comes out in your menstrual cycle. Tissues, blood. So they say approximately 40 ml of blood a woman will lose for every menstrual cycle, they say. But that's nothing to worry, because after every cycle you have new blood generated in your body. Therefore the right answer to this question is option D. Next question here. In humans, at the end of the first meiotic division, the male germ cells differentiate into dash. So what do they differentiate into? Very simple question. They differentiate into secondary spermatocytes. Okay, the right answer is option B. Next question here. Which one of the following statement is incorrect about menstruation? So the statement 1 is right. I already explained about it. So what do you think will be the answer which is wrong here? The menstrual fluid can easily clot. That is incorrect. Menstrual cycle, the blood that oozes out has fibrolysin in it. Therefore, the blood will not clot. Imagine if the blood is going to clot. What will happen? Your body will not be able to release it out. Your blood that comes out from your body, the blood has fibrolysin in it. Therefore, it will not clot. Therefore, the right answer to this question is option B. The mucosa shrinks and the death of the blood-deprived tissues take place. Blood clotting does not occur due to the presence of fibrinolysin, which I already mentioned. Next question here. In the human female, menstruation can be deferred by the administration of dash. So how can it be deferred? The progesterone and the estrogen continue the hypertrophy of endometrial lining in the uterus and the fallopian tube, and that is maintained throughout the pregnancy. We all know that. And I already mentioned the exclusive hormone during pregnancy. The presence of HCG is checked. What is the full form of HCG? Human corticogonadotrophic hormone. And that is a confirmatory test that they do for the women to find out or identify if the woman is pregnant or not. So here it is deferred by the administration of combination of estrogen and progesterone. Okay, the progesterone inhibits the release of FSH so that it may not develop additional follicles and eggs. Very important. Imagine if the cycle is going to continue even after fertilization has occurred. There will be numerous eggs will be formed by that 9 months, 10 months. So that is not possible. That is why it is deferred by the combination of estrogen and progesterone. Next question here. Withdrawal of which following hormones is the immediate cause of menstruation? Very easy question. It is because of progesterone. Progesterone hormone, which is secreted by the corpus luteum in the ovaries, is responsible to stop the ovulation and fixes the fetus to the uterine wall and facilitates the placenta formation and controls the fetus development in the uterus. If the hormone is withdrawn, then fixation of the fetus of the uterine wall will not take place. Therefore, the very important is that the right answer is option C. Okay, next question. If the mammalian ovum fails to get fertilized, which one of the following is unlikely to happen? Okay, what do you think will be the answer here? Since the corpus luteum degenerates, so progesterone also decreases rapidly. Also, estrogen continues to curb growth in the endometrium, which ultimately becomes thick enough to break down and cause menstruation. Hence, you can consider option C to be incorrect. Estrogen secretion further decreases, right? That is said to be incorrect of the 4 options given there. Next question here. The growth of the corpus luteum is initiated by dash. So you already have the clue in the question itself. It's luteum. Therefore, it is a luteinizing hormone, which is the answer. Next question here. In day 28, human ovarian cycle ovulation occurs in dash. So already I've explained about it a lot. I think you will be knowing what the answer is now. It is on day 14. Okay. On 14th day, a mature ovarian follicle leaves the ovary and comes into the fallopian tube. Therefore, the right answer is option C. Okay. So with this, we complete the part 3 of human reproduction. Hope to meet you in the next part of the same chapter with another set of questions and reasons for it. Thank you for watching.